Hi, and welcome to my channel, Stitching with the Dachshund. Today is March 24th, 2018, and if you watched my previous video, then you know that I said that we would have a video in between my normal 2 weeks because I wanted to introduce you to the face behind the man cave. This is my husband, Robert Ruiz.
Howdy, y'all.
And why we're doing this is because his beer is ready, and I've been talking about that on previous channels, and this coming, not this Saturday, but coming next Saturday is the weekend that we're going to drink all the beer. So it needed, if we were going to show you what it tastes like and what it looked like, if we're going to taste it and show you what it looked like, then this would be the weekend that we need to do it. We're also going to show you his latest pair of cowboy boots because his customers are picking them up today. And Daisy looks enthused, doesn't she? Oh my God. She's like, just get this over with. Okay, so because of you, Daisy, we're going to move ahead. Why don't you talk about your beer for a second, hon?
Okay, so I bottled this beer a couple weeks ago so it could carbonate in the bottle. It is a oatmeal stout that I add a little bit of hazelnut flavoring and maple syrup to it. So it should be dark and ready to go.
So he's going to open that, and we're going to put it in this cup because we hosted a meeting, our brew club called SEDS, Social Something Diversity of Drinkers. I don't know the mechanism. And so we're going to put it in that cup. Oh, that looks dark. That
there
looks
we go.
Good.
Got some good carbonation in there.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love the color on it. Oh, it smells good. Your turn. You taste it. Okay. Watch the face. If it's bad, you'll see it all in the face.
It's got a little bit of hint of coffee and chocolate, but it's kind of creamy.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. I'm not a big beer drinker. I'll drink a margarita any day of the week, but this is good beer.
I drink a lot of that.
Oh my God. All right. That is good. We'll just leave that in the shop for a minute longer. Look how pretty that color is. All right. So this is not going to be a very long video because it's just a little clip I'm going to have in between the 2 weeks. You want beer too? You're not going to get a beer. You're already a drunk. So then on to the next project is his boots. And we're showing these because, like I said, he have customers coming today to pick them up. So I was going to have him tell you about his beautiful shark skin boots.
Yep. So this bottom part here, like she said, is shark skin. This is the first time I got to work with it, and it was real nice. It was kind of a fun project. And then the stitch pattern on it is my own design. One thing about custom cowboy boots is this stitch pattern, if you can see, is multiple rows, is sewn by hand or by a hand machine, you know, just a regular electric machine, 1 row at a time. So it's all on me to get that paralleled and neat, but not just on one panel, but on the back panel and then 2 panels on the other boot. So I got to do it 4 times. So, and then the leather heel here is stacked 1 layer at a time, which you find on custom boots. So these are fun. You know, I also did, if you can see, shark skin on the poles right there. So that's those.
Look how pretty the stitching is right there.
And then the sole stitching, I do by hand. Actually, aside from the machine work that I do here, everything else is done stitched by hand. So it takes a while, and so it makes them not cheap.
Yeah. And he's really excited about the customers coming and picking them up today. And the customers are really excited about them getting their boots today. It's an anniversary present. Isn't that a great anniversary present? So anyway, I'll link his webpage, Facebook page. Facebook page below. So you can go if you're interested and look at some of his other works of art that he does. I think I have another drink. What do you do? Another drink?
I want another drink.
That's good. Okay, so we really support each other's hobbies really bad. His is way more expensive than mine. Way more expensive. Everything he does, he's into airsoft, and he just got a package in the mail right before this. So we were at the needleworker shop in Copper's Cove. It's called Needleworks. I'll link her below too. And we were meeting with the Stitching Misfits, which was fun.
I had a good time.
Yeah, he did. He was my DD because we went and got a margarita, and it was like, whoa, it was a strong margarita. So anyway, I don't work. I don't have a job right now. So he supports my hobby. And we were at the needleworker shop, and I was getting the things I wanted, and that's going to come up in the next video. I'm not going to show any of that except for one. And Lois, the owner of the shop, had some patterns from France, and one was Marie Antoinette's, something that was in her bedroom or something, and there was a couple others, and they were pricey, but they were pretty. And then someone started talking about the Bayeux Tapestry, and she goes, oh, I've got something. And she went over, and she got this pattern out. And it's just a section of the Bayeux Tapestry, which is the Battle of Hastings. And in this kit, it came with the wool that you needed to do the project. Isn't that pretty? Let's just, oops, okay, H has got to go over. Okay, look at these. Very pretty colors. These are some of my favorites here. So, and they are typical colors for the Bayeux Tapestry. If you know, I'm a nut about history anyway. And I've actually done the Bayeux Tapestry stitch on a piece of, on one of the horses that I did anyway. But I did the true Bayeux Tapestry, and this is cross stitch, so it's not the Bayeux Tapestry stitch. But isn't this pretty? It is going to be so fun. And it come with the material and the material, which I don't know what it is. It's written in French, and English. Sand linen fabric is all it says. So she brought that over, and my mouth started watering really bad, and it's like I knew I wanted it, but I had already had a pile of stuff that he was getting for me, and it was like $60, and I was like, oh, okay. So I told him, I said, hey, put this on my wish list for my birthday or my Christmas or just because you love me list or whatever. And he actually said, well, let's just get it today. And I was like, okay. So I'm trying to be a really good girl and not start this until I get some of my other projects finished, because I know that when I start this, I'm going to be obsessed, because I am just an obsessive person when I find something that I really love. So anyway, this is the only purchase that I'm going to share on this video. I'll share the rest of them on my normally scheduled video. But it's a lot of cross stitchers have their husbands come on and they ask them a bunch of questions. So I'm not going to do that to him, but I am going to ask him a couple. And the first one is, what does it mean when I'm frogging something or have to frog something?
I mean, she's going to complain. She had a bad night.
Yeah, pretty much. It means I'm taking out stitches, honey.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Another thing is, what is a sow?
Sal's the guy that owns the Italian pizzeria, or it's a stitch along.
Yeah, stitch along. Thank you. But since you talked about the pizzeria, now you want me to have pizza. Okay, the last thing I'm going to show is we were in Barnes & Noble's, and I've been wanting to read these, the Federalist Papers. These are papers written by our founding fathers, and I found this book, Alexander Hamilton, John Jay, James Madison, and I've really been wanting to read this, and we saw it there, and he was like, let's just get it, because I want to read it too. And I'm like, well, let's just get it, and we'll read it. I'll read it, and I'll tell him about it, is what it is. So anyway, that's really, do you have anything else to say?
Nope.
Anything else to show?
Not now.
Not now. You will again. So if you like his smiling, goofy face, I'll make him come back on again. But we're going to sign off, and we're going to finish drinking this beer because it's yummy. It is way yummy. And so if you're watching this and you're one of my SCA friends and you're coming to my vigil next weekend, this is the beer that, oh, you see the thing that I will be serving at my vigil, and you will want some of this. It's better than anything you could buy in the coolers. You got big eyes like, yeah, it is. So anyway, with that, we're going to go on and close this down. And I'm going to say, put a thread in some needle and get to stitching.